Hi everybody, it's Julie and I am here and I'm working a little bit on my design team project for Lindsay Zenor's Nevermore creation. And I forgot to turn off the volume.
Grammarly Business focuses on commas, spelling, and structure.
So there we go. Even I get to watch an ad. Okay, so I did want to thank Virginia when I went to take my bath in my wonderful, relaxing lavender kit that she sent to me. This was in the kit. This was in the box. And I love it. So I will keep this one for myself and enjoy that. So thank you to Virginia. And hello, we've got people coming in. Hi, Carla. Hi, Jeannie in a Bottle. I love that name. Hi, Crazy Horse Crafter. Long time no see. Good to see you here. So I'm going to apologize. I may cough. I have this very deep, lingering cough that is not fun, and my voice is kind of interesting. So after I finish this, my husband had to go off and do something. I was like, okay, I'm going live while he's gone. So, excuse the voice and the clearing of the throat, please. Hi, Cindy. Welcome. Hello. Okay, so I pulled out some items. I'm going for kind of a grungy look. I'm using the Light the Way by Lindsay Zenor from her Nevermore Creations, and I am making a traveler's notebook. So this is one of the pages from her kit. I accidentally did it on cardstock, but I think I might have this one be an envelope. So we will see. Oh, I have these. You will see in the next couple of days in my videos, I have been using these and they are lots of fun. It was from a bingo set that I bought. And so I thought that I might be able to use these in here. Hi, a homestead wife. Hello, Emma. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Carla. Again. And so my stuff is all kind of mixed together. Now, when I printed, all of a sudden my printer stopped. And then when I turned it back on, it printed everything again that I had already printed. So some of these, there might be duplicates. So this is one of the embellishment pages. Again, this is Lindsay Zenor's Light the Way. It's a bunch of different kinds of lights. But I have a really neat thing that's about lampposts and the lamplighter. And so that's why I wanted to use this. So this is another one of her pages. And again, these were printed on cardstock. And so then we have another one. This is one of the ones on accident. I've already used the lamppost. This one with the lantern. It's got a searchlight on it. Like from a, I think that would be possibly in a lighthouse. And then she's got stuff on candles in here as well. There's a ticket and this. So, yeah, and I just saw that she has a huge sale in her shop today. I didn't get a chance to look and see what it was, but you might want to check it out. But do save your money because the fairy kit, the fairy digital kit is supposed to come out this weekend. And a St. Patrick's Day one. And if you haven't got Flinch cards, you might want those. So that, again, those were, okay, so here's another one of the pages. And I'm thinking that I might actually fussy cut the lamps to use them throughout. Hi, Melissa, welcome. Now remember, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, because apparently that helps people see the video and find me. So I've already cut my papers to the dimensions that I want to use in the journal that I'm making. So this is another one. Look at the lamp up here with the butterfly. So I think this would be really pretty in like a fairy book, actually. And you know, once you own a digital, you can use it for other things. Use it for, hi, crafty girl scrapping. So this is another one of the pages. It comes like this. I did some of my creative folding. I'm going to have it in my journal like this. So that gives me a pocket. And then we have lines that we can write here. I thought that was kind of fun. Here's another one. This one, this is the page. Thank you, Emma. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you. And do remember that when you're watching somebody's video, because it helps get it out there so other people can see it too. And thank you so much. So here's another page. This one I've cut down to the edges. There was a little bit more room around it. And it has the lanterns at the top. So it's a book, a kit of all different kinds of light. So here's another one. And I haven't decided yet exactly how I'm going to use this. So I've just cut it to the dimensions, top and bottom. So here, this is going to be the inside of my cover. And I did cut that lamppost and put it here. This is from the Theodosia Square paper pad from Hobby Lobby Paper Studio. I love this paper pad. And so that is going to be the inside of the cover. And this is going to be the outside of the cover. And there's the lamppost. And this is one of the pages from my book, which I've now probably lost. It's Peppy the Lamplighter is the book. And here's an image from it. And this is going to be my middle of the journal, and I'm just really excited to finally get to use this. Well, not finally. I've only had it for a few weeks, but first thing I did was I went through the book, and I was like, okay, that could be a cover, and that would be really big, but I love it. And here's Dad looking out the window. But here he is lighting the lamp. And his sister goes lost, and the lamp, he lets her light the lamp. So I might use some more of these pages in here. But, and this one is already cut and ready to be a cover. And I was tempted to use this as the cover, but then I was like, oh, I can use that really pretty picture of the cover. Oh, can't put those down there. Chip will get them. Chip just came in. Chip is the puppy. And usually he barks when I'm talking. So, hi Kathleen, welcome. So this is going to be my cover. And this will be my center of the signature. And so let's see, what else do we have in here? So that's going to be on the inside of the cover. And I have my pocket already. So I have the light post. Hi Yoli, welcome. Welcome everybody. So I'm going to keep these all together because I know where they're going. I have an extra piece here. Now in Lindsay's kit, there is this, this envelope. So I will be cutting that up and using it. Now from my paper stash, I have cut this, and I believe I did, yeah, it's 8 by 8. So we'll just go ahead and fold it. So what's everybody doing? So I have a little children's art paper, and I have that already folded. And then I did, this is from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to do some more creative folding with this. So I've measured it and I've already folded it up. And then, let's see, the other one, we went to the inside, so this one will go to the outside. Okay, we're getting full house facts here. So, buy full house facts. Sorry. Okay, she's gone. Okay, so let's get back to what we were, sorry about that. We were rudely interrupted. Okay, so what is everybody doing out there? There's 21 of you. Would love to see what somebody's doing. So we have another one here, and this has been, I think we'll go with a fold in on the grid paper. I decided to use the grid paper. I don't know that I'll keep it in here, but I did cut it. Emma's taking a break from making journals to watching people make journals. This was from an 8x8. I think it's 8x. I better make sure, because I hate when I get it all put together and then I have to cut things, right? So this was from a paper pad that's like maps, and it has postcards and just a variety of pages that you can use from Joann's. What is it? DCVW or something like that? DCWV. Die Cuts with a View. Kathleen's resting. Hi, Joyce. Welcome. Tom went to go help his friend, and so that gave me a few minutes. So I just hopped on. I thought this was appropriate. You know, when I think of light and stuff like that, first I think of schematics. So there's that. So I'm using, hi Lynn, welcome. Hi Homestead Wife. So I am using the Light the Way kit from Lindsay Zenor, and this is going to be my design team project for this month. So I think that goes this way, because your little, look at that beautiful chandelier. And these, look at a lock cover and a trunk, like a trunk lock cover. Cool. Interesting to put those in with the light, but I think they're really cool. Okay, then I have this one, and I'm going to probably add something here. Yeah, I'm not working on, I have to get my design team project done before I can do that. So this page here reminded me of, hi Pink Rose, welcome. This one reminded me of when you see the grid, like when they show the grid and where the lights are on and not where they're not on. And so I went ahead and put this map as my map that I wanted, plus the color matched. This, I had cut it off that one page, so it's going to end up in here somewhere else. And then we have this page with the lace down here. Has a postcard in the background. We have this lamp. And so those are my pages. Then I have a couple more of the writing pages and some ledger paper. I have all my strips over here from cutting the paper up, and I'm going to keep them until, well, some of them I definitely don't need, like the white ones I probably don't need. So then these are my strips from cutting the other paper. Over here I've only just found a few things. Yeah, this paper is a digital kit from Lindsay Zenor. Nevermore Creations, and it's available in her shop, and I just saw that she has a sale today, so I don't know if it's on sale, but I have, okay, so I have this little flashcards, a vintage flashcard. I have this bag, there's a lighthouse card and a couple of paint chips and a dime thing. So I have some pretty random stuff to use here. And so should I go ahead and put the pages together, or should we just make some ephemera? What do you want to do? Pages or ephemera? Okay, so one of the things I thought I could do is I've got the bubble wrap, and I thought that that would kind of help grunge up some of these papers. I don't know how well this is going to show. Oh my gosh, Debbie, you're going to love it. I have one, but it moved out of whack, I don't even know how to explain what it did. Can't really see that on there. I do, Crazy Horse Crafter. I have to get those out. That just happened that my husband was going to help this friend that's moving. And so I was like, oh, you're going? I'll go live. So I do. I have a couple of die cuts, as well as, you know, I do have my Cricut that I can get some. So I will be doing that as well. And thank you for the reminder. So I'm just using the antique linen. Hi, Sabrina. Welcome. So, both. Okay. Well, I won't get to be on here very long, so I think we'll go ahead and let's make some embellishments. That usually seems to be the thing that people really want to see. I can do a video later of there. So we've got so much stuff. So I thought I would use some book paper. Now this is the first book that I ever used, and it's Jimmy Carter's book, and it's actually been interesting because I've read some pages as I've been doing stuff. So you know what, we're gonna go ahead, and this pad was so dry, and I'm okay on this particular project that we get some of this dark. So I have the Distress ink, the reinker, and then this is starting to not be peach anymore, which is good. I'm just going to go ahead and distress this, and I'm okay that it, whoops. I'm okay with that. Okay, so I'm going to give myself a couple of those. And so I think that's cool. I think I even might have like a lantern charm, but I'm not sure. Or a lighthouse. So, okay. Okay, the other thing I think I'll do is we'll put the cover on that and let it continue to soak in. Black stamp pads got put over here for some. Yeah, and the sponge gets old. Well, the sponge isn't very old. What happened with it is I did a wedding album a couple of years ago. You can find it. It's called Under the Sea Wedding Album. It is amazing. And it's probably my most favorite thing I've ever made. And the paper was really on the light side. So I have cardboard, and I'm just really enjoying this to get lines on paper. Hi Tracy, welcome. Yeah, I don't know how long I get to be. Because as soon as he comes home, then I'm probably going to go and see if I can find out about this cough thing I've got going on. So there, we've got some lines on some paper. I really like this. Have you tried this? Tried doing this? Oh, I don't want it to be any darker than that. I like the, but yeah, you could, if you hold it on longer, you'll get better lines. I like the obscure idea of lines. So I do have a longer one as well. And I made these when we were doing the Just Junk Journal for the Just Junk Journal challenge. By the way, if you're not a member of that group, you can still go over there. The challenge is over, but there are some amazing journals and embellishments and things that people made with just junk. Absolutely amazing. So that would be one thing I might do. Let's see. What do we have? So I have a time card. Okay, it's red on the back side. We don't really need red in this journal. And it's really, really foldy. Oh, that's a good idea, Crafty Horse. That's a good idea. I probably won't, and the reason is I'm too lazy. That's going to take time. Plus, I can't even find the Mod Podge. I found the regular glue, the Elmer's glue. So, I'm going to go ahead and... You know, I did Mod Podge on those cardboard stencils that I got from Michael's. I got the Bible and inspiration stencils that were cardboard. And that worked really well. It took them a long time to dry. If you do it, don't stick them together when you think they're dry, because they're not dry. They're not dry yet. Takes quite a while. So that will give us of course it's taking forever to dry because of the coffee. The coffee actually fights with the glue on some things, I've discovered. So there's that. We'll come back to it. We may end up cutting it off. I think we will. Oh, now of course, now one side's sticking. Okay. So let's go ahead and we're going to do a little bit of, we're just cut. I don't cut. I'm ripping. Okay. And I'm just going to rip out a piece. And I'm going to come down here because what happened is all of this ended up upside down because of the way that I did that. Now I do still have left some of my flinch cards. So you'll notice these flinch cards, these go up to the number 31. It is a digital kit in the Dear Julie Julie Etsy shop. And they're really fun. These are printed at 5x7. So you get a full page. And I've been showing this, but this is the full size. So if you print it at full size, this is my decorated card here. But this would be the full size. There's Midnight. She's here somewhere. Yesterday she was underneath the... Okay, then I have from the cover, I have this piece. I'm going to go ahead and rip this. We're just going to collage this. I'm looking at this journal to be kind of very grungy, I guess. So if you didn't see, I'm using Lindsay Zenor's Light the Way kit, and then Peppy the lamp lighter. I'm using that book. So this is going to be my cover. This is one of the pages from the book. There's Pepe right there. And then this is a pocket from Lindsay's kit. This is from Theodosia Square, and this is also from the Peppy book. And that's going to be the inside. So this is the bottom of that the cover. And I did save it right here so that I could use it. You're having video issues? Huh. Mine is good. Is everybody else okay out there? Okay. So just, even though it's like a wagon wheel here and a basket, but it gives that look from the cover. And okay. Now again, remember this book that I'm using it's Jimmy Carter's book, and so there's interesting words because it's his tale of when he was president. Okay, so I have that, and I have this, and I saved these ones because of the, let's see, we'll go with 73. Okay. And you know what? Let's give this just a little bit of spackle, a little bit of light. So I have some gold thread. I think I got this one at Michael's. Oh, sorry, Tracy. Okay, so I went around 2 fingers a few times and 3 fingers a few times. That gives me this little messy bow. I still have my my fabric tack upside down. Come over, and of course, you know, I haven't used it today. I do have a new one, but I want to use this one up before I open the new one. The new one does have a lid. Okay, so I'm going to use the fabric tack because the puddle of fabric tack has a better chance of holding this than my, and keeping it in place. So there we go. Okay, and then we can go ahead and put this down. Some black lace would be cool in here too. I haven't done the distress with the water, but it does an amazing amazing effect because it oxides, which would be great in here. And I do have one. I have the Vintage Photo. I accidentally bought the oxide. So maybe we'll try that. I don't have any water. Let me check. I'm looking around to see if my spray bottle has made it back onto the desk, and it has not. So, but that is a good a good idea. So I saved this because I figured that it could be a stencil. And and I'm going to just stencil it like this. Instead of going around like this, I'm just, okay. So we have that effect on there. That's kind of cool. Now, okay, our pocket did finally close. I want to do something here. I do have, and I do have more pieces of this. Do I want to use that? The other piece I have is the train. Oh, you know what? No, that won't work. Okay. If we go like this, and then we can cut that piece off, and I don't use up too much of this. I like that idea. Okay. So we should have put it in before we close the pocket, but that's okay. We could make this be another pocket. Oh my gosh. So I was using, my husband fixed these and they are amazing. I got these at the $1.49 store for $1.49 and they are, they are awesome. They are awesome. And they cut a straight line. Good idea to stamp with coffee. So do you make a pad for that, or how do you do that? My coffee is kind of creamy, so. Oh, you know what? We can, well, you know me. We're going to make a pocket on this. We'll make it come out the side. I like to put pockets everywhere. The way that I journal, I don't journal long pages. I journal because I don't have big pieces of time a lot of the time. And so I journal little. Okay, so I'm going to put this on here. So this is the back side. Oh, okay. So just like you would use that, so you sponge it onto the stamp. So I get these time cards. This particular kind I get at Staples. I haven't bought any in a while. Okay. I wish I had the water out. We could try that, but I don't. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and cut off this top. I could have used washi, but I haven't picked out the right washi yet. And you'll see I like to use washi in my journals because they don't take up, they don't bulk up the journal. And so this side we have a place to write things, and then this side we have this little pocket, and we can just go ahead and add our little card here. And I want to do some sparkle. There's going to be some glitter in here because of the lamps, and just for a little bit of fun, I think I'll go ahead and Actually, I'm going to do it like this. Okay. So I believe Tim Holtz just came out with oxide sprays as well. I haven't done that. So I just added the little bit there to the top. And I think we'll add, this will be our bling. Will be this black with the silver. This is my favorite bling. It is from Michaels. It is adhesive backed. It is in the $1.50 section. I love this stuff. And the black, okay, so it's a faceted bling. So it's actually a hole. There's not a bling in here that's going to get lost. And so there is my embellishment. Okay, so, and then this can go into a pocket, or it can just slide into the journal. And we still have this little area here that we can make a tag. Can't figure out what that is there. So let's see, how are we on? If we come here. Oh my gosh, what are the chances? Because this was the offcut from the cover, and it is 2 inches. So it fit, okay? We've got their feet there. I think we'll probably cover that with something, and I just barely want this to come out. So I'm going to go ahead and lift this up. And again, I'm making a little pocket because I like little pockets. Does anybody else like little pockets? I think my favorite washi is the black and white striped washi. I just used it. I just finished the craft with me, the getting crafty play journal that I was making. Let's see. Uh-oh. Where'd you go? Come back. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay. So we've got this. And then for inside there, we can use like a little ticket. And I have this washi that kind of matches some of those pages. It will give us just that illusion. Okay, so just starting it. I have no fingernails. Okay, so I'm going to take, this is a coffee dyed ticket, and I'm just going to put some of that washi in there. And I'm going to scan up here real quick and see if we have, we do, yes, the little black and white. This was in the Valentine washi that I got at Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to just do this, and then if I find like a little tiny picture of a lamp or something, and I can put it in there. Let's go ahead and hi Susan, welcome. Okay, so I want the numbers up. There we go. So it just gives us a little ticket. Oh, you know what? I don't think we need bling on it because it's going inside of a pocket. So our bling can go up here. Would one of these fit? Yeah, and that'll cover up the feet. Okay, so we have this little side pocket, and I guess just so that we can remember that it's a pocket, a 1-inch hole punch, and carefully insert it, and you can see what you're going to be punching, and punch, and there we go. Okay, don't like that because we can see the red. So just calming it down with some of this. And of course you can go ahead and go around the edges if you want. Now this is really cool, Joyce. I don't know if you saw this, but on those stamps that you gave me in the haul, this is a page distresser. And you just use it on the edge. It has color. And you get color, you get distress color. I'm like, oh my gosh. So this was on the stamps that was the flag and the star. And there you have a little distresser. It's from Inkadinkadoo. And mine was from Joyce. Thank you, Joyce. And let's go ahead and we're going to do two things. Got this little piece of gold tool. I got this after Christmas. Or after, actually I think I got it after Valentine's Day. You wouldn't usually have gold left after Christmas. I think it was after Valentine's Day last year. Huh. Isn't that cool? Yeah. So that little box, I saved the box because I wanted to, maybe I might want to copy the box. And it said it has a trade card on it, which that's on this top part here. It says trading card. And then inside there is this tag thing, but I haven't taken the box apart to find it. But when I was doing that, I found this. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's a paper distresser. And then create a free micro artist trading card. Okay, so this is, you take this and then you decorate this side. And you get the micro. Bye, Tracy. So sorry you can't follow along. Okay, so I just went ahead and added some of that to the edge, and then we'll pop this into there, and we've got this cute little embellishment, and I'm going to add some of this washi across here. I love washi. Did I mention that? And of course, if you don't have washi, you can also use the strips of that you've been cutting off of things, and that's a really great. There we go. Oh, we have a spot here. So will one of our cards from Lindsay's kit, will it fit in there? They're too big, but we can cut it and just cut off the edge. Let's use the one that we've already cut on. Hi, Lori, welcome. I'm just playing along here until my husband comes back home, and then I'll have to go. He's helping a friend get ready to move. Their house sold in like one day. Which is good. They'd already bought the house where they're going. So there's two things. For this one, I'm just going to go ahead and let it Well, we might have to cut it a little. Yeah, we'll cut it a little bit. But you could also make this so that it folded out and over so that you get the light. You get the light. So these scissors are awesome. Okay. It is a tight pocket. It finally dried, y'all. Yeah, I think so. I think it'll be really pretty behind them. Okay, let's cut just a little bit more off. That's the one thing about gluing your pocket straight instead of... There we go. Okay, so... We'll just stress this a little bit, not a lot. A little bit is more than I normally do, huh? Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so this embellishment, I'm going to call that done. We have our pocket here with the tag that can go in and out. We have our pocket here with the pocket here. Julie Pocket Lady. With a flinch card from the Dear Julie flinch card kit. The numbers go up to 31. Available in the Dear Julie Etsy shop. And a decorated ticket with some bling. And you turn it over, and we've used the bottom piece scrap from the cover and added another flinch card. You see it's the number 22. Flinch cards usually go up to 55. Hi, Pippi Pants. Welcome. And a piece of the book paper, the marker for the bingo, and some gold thread. We also distressed using the bingo marker negative and turned it into a stencil. So that is our first embellishment. I really, really like that. So next, let's maybe do a paint chip. We have these paint chips that are the colors of the kit. I'm using the digital kit from Lindsay Zenora called Light the Way. This is my design team project for February. March, I wish. I wish I was that far ahead. I was ahead last month. This month, life has just gotten away. Okay, so I think I'm going to use this again. And I'm going to be really careful not to accidentally use the black stamp pad. Okay, so here, just going to go ahead and give it a light coat. Let's see if it even shows up. I'm using the antique linen, and there just gives us a light look. And so I think I want to use some of this. Remember, we made this here using our cardboard, excuse me, and I think that's going to fit onto the back here like perfect. Who'd have thought? Okay. And it does take a while. Remember this, a paint chip is actually paint on paper usually. So, I mean, that's why it's called paint chip, right? So that you can really see what the color is. So we'll just add this down here. And then we'll just add a couple pieces of the washi. There we go. So I guess these are the washies I'm using in this journal. And so that gives us the color. I'm going to go ahead and go around this really, not much. Did I mention how much I like these scissors? $1.49. What if they still have them? They're heavy though, so they would be heavy to ship. Okay, so looking around, what do we have? We have this piece. Okay, I'll save that. Okay, I think we'll round the corners. I like the look of the rounded corners. To me, it looks more on purpose. Doesn't mean it. I always do it. Believe me. Okay. So we have that. Oh, we've got a little bit of this coming off the edge here. So you remember the lamps, the page of lamps, just random lamps. So if we took one of those and put that, fussy cut it and put it on the cover. I don't have, do I have any smaller scissors? Fabric scissors. Oh my gosh. This can be interesting. Well, we'll see how these do for fussy cutting. Should use little scissors for fussy cutting. It's much easier. I do have the other red ones, but they're not happy scissors. We'll just do the best we can here. Okay, so going up and around. Hi, Donna. Welcome. Lori, I don't know if I said hello. Hello. So we're just fussy cutting one of the pages. Again, I'm using Lindsay Zenora's Light the Way kit. And like I said earlier, I just saw that she has her shop, a big sale. You might want to go check that out. But do save some coins because the fairy kit is just about ready to come out this weekend. And you got a sneak peek coming up. I'm using it. I used it in that. Okay, so I like this, but I think it needs some distressing. I'm looking for a distressing paper because this is the back of a paper. So welcome to the messy desk. And this is a good photo paper, but it's still lightweight. So I want to be kind of careful with it. And I think we'll go ahead and cut off a little piece of this. As somebody had said, I mean, I can glue it. I think we'll glue it. Hopefully this will work. Hopefully this will work. Or we could put it down here behind it and then use glitter up there. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I just keep working up on right on top of my mess. I did clean the mess yesterday because Midnight couldn't find a place to hang out. So I had to clean up some of my craft room yesterday. That's why I didn't get to, I kept going, okay, I need to go live, and I'm like, oh, I gotta clean this room because the poor cat can't come in and hang out with me, and she likes to do that. So I'm going to see if I have like a rubber stamp that has some light words that can go here. This says home right here. Okay, so over here, we have the gold glitter fingernail polish. Yeah, yesterday both of them. How is Chip? Chip is good. He was in here a little while ago, but he never talked. He is good. I did put pictures on one of the videos I made yesterday that'll go up sometime during the weekend. He is such a good. Well, he's a puppy. I go, he's such a good, that I'm like, oh yeah, remember when? I tell you what, the two of them have made our house so lively. It's awesome. Okay, so I'm got that. Added just a little bit of the glitter. It'll also be shiny. It'll make the lamp part shiny. What do you think? I think I want this a little browner. So. Okay, and I did the brown just kind of on one side, so it kind of looks like either a highlight or a shadow. I kind of like it. Okay, let's see. We've got washi tape that we can add. And remember, I mean, I overdo things. That is my style. So I hold this wants to go on here too, I think. I think it wants to be on here too. Why not? Since it like stuck itself to my hand. Oh, another thing about my style is I try and use up all my scraps within the project, and that's why that's why I save my scraps. They'll be sitting. That's part of the messy desk, is the scrap syndrome. Lori, are you a member in the February Fabric Junk Journal Challenge? A safe way to do your first video is to do some of the challenge, and we get people to go and look at your video, and so what I suggest about videos, okay, is to go with what you like to watch. If you like to watch someone that talks through their videos, then that's probably the kind of video you want to make. If you like to exactly, country girl. I only have one video out there where you see my face. That was for the Amazing Make a Junk Journal Challenge. You see, I'm in my pajamas. Because it is cold here today. And I know it's not as cold as all of you out there, but it is cold. There was snow on my cactus yesterday. That sounds funny. But there was snow on the cactus. That will be at the end of one of the videos that I did yesterday. And I just have taken the words asked to observe, even though it doesn't have the whole word, but I'm going to put my bling over the top of it anyway, down here. And then I have my little, and I do my bling, 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 3 little blings. There we go. So just a little bit of collaging. We took a paint chip, added this to the back. So we have journal. It's actually a journaling card. And then added the washi tape to the outside. We fussy cut one of the lamps out of the lamp page. Added some of the gold tulle, the words, and the bling. And then also put a little bit of glitter on the lamp. So there we go. That is our embellishment number 2. So if you missed it, this is embellishment number 1 with its pockets and fun stuff. Okay, so now we have embellishment number 2. And so embellishment number 3, you know what, why don't we go ahead and just decorate one of the cards. Okay, here's this one with the faint lantern laying in the, it's an old lantern laying in some weeds. It's a very light photograph, so I think I'm going to use it as a background. I do want the lantern to show up. Okay. So let's see. We do have, well, we have this. No. Oh, I also have these words that I thought might work with this because we're doing the bingo. I thought they might be kind of fun in here. So let's see, what do we have? Dream, create, dance, amaze, smile, happy, sing, giggle, joy, lucky, live, magic, cozy. Okay. Amaze. I think that's okay. We have this. Nope, don't like it. Oh, we've got our dime thing. No, I'm thinking this could be a pocket. So what can we do? That to go around. You know what? Let's just add same here, country gal. I especially when it's cold. I'm gonna stay in my comfy jammies or whatever. Okay, there it is. We really have to keep track of the washi tape because Chip likes washi tape, and I don't want to lose washi tape. He brings it to me, but by the time he brings it to me, it's got teeth marks in it and it's all wet. So, heck, there was snow in Malibu Mountains yesterday in California. There was snow in Las Vegas. They got a good amount of snow. It was crazy, crazy weekend, wasn't it? Or weekend. Week. Crazy week for weather here in the Southwest. We just had a little tiny bit, but places close to us had, a good amount. Now, the other thing, I do have these scissors, and I told myself I either need to start using them or they need to go find a new home. So I'm going to cut the top of this, knowing that I want to use this as a pocket. Now, the thing about this one is you do have to meet up the edges. I've had these for so long. Okay, so there's that. And then can come in and add like, where did the cool piece of the thing that stuck to me earlier, where'd it go? Okay, I like that. So I'm just thinking that it might be kind of cool to have a little bit of a top to it so that it has a different edge. Well, they were talking in the valley in Los Angeles today that it's nice enough to be out there, and if they weren't having to go to work, they would be in the garden. And I'm like looking outside, and there's still the remnants of little bit of snow that we got last night at our house, or just the frost. I'm not sure which. Oh, I went the wrong way. See what happens when you talk? We'll have to put that over there. Or when I talk. Okay, so I don't want it too high. I just want there to be definition. There we go. So that will give me a little pocket, and we have the pocket with the lantern. So I really like that, and I like it so much, I think we'll go ahead and go back into the journal. So this is going to be the cover. This is from Pepe the Lamplighter. It's a children's book. And there's Pepe. And that's going to be the center of my page. And then I'm using the Light the Way kit from Lindsay Zenor. So I really liked the way this looked. And so I think I'm going to come in and put something very similar here. Actually, we'll put it down here. I don't know. So there's lampposts all along the edge, and this image is from Lindsay's kit. Now I don't want to go too close. I mean, I don't want it, the bulk part to go too close to the edge because I'm going to sew this cover. Foggy, drizzly, and cold in Arkansas. Oh wow, 34 people. Hello, 34 people. Come on and say hi. Oh wow, 24 likes. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Well, this has been pretty relaxing, and I shouldn't say it out loud, I haven't coughed. So that's good. I'm actually, when I get done here, I'm going to the doctor today because this cough has been really stupid. So what do you think? You know what? My favorite word is enjoy. My favorite word is enjoy. So I think we'll use the word enjoy. I think we'll come down towards the bottom so that it doesn't totally take away from that lamp post. And I thought there was one here, but whoa, washi down. So we're using this bling throughout. So I've chosen my two. I like to have at least 2 washies that I use. And let's see. Okay, you know what? I'm going to come back in and add this after I've sewn this because I don't want this to mess up the sewing machine. Of course, I could put it this way and it won't bother it at all. There we go. Okay, so this little look, I will probably use that in several places in this journal. And hi Susan, hi Sharon, hi Robin. Yay, they're coming out. Yay. So welcome to your first live. Yay. So I'm using Lindsay Zenore's kit. It is the Light the Way kit. Again, she is having a sale today on her shop, and I don't know, I didn't have a chance to go look and see what she has on sale, but you might want to go over there and check it out and tell her that I sent you. Today is Friday the 22nd. And so here we have this. So maybe we could just do another one of those. Okay, first we want to grunge it up a little bit. So let's grunge the tag up a little bit. I'm using my antique linen. I just re-inked it, and I may re-ink it some more. But it is way better. Ooh, I like that. Look at, I'm getting some of the grungy off the lantern. Like that, very much. And that's because of my printer. But I like it. Okay, so we took it from that and made it that. I like it. And we're just going to do another one of those little... Oh my gosh, Robin, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. That, you'll see Robin's writing there, and her little note is in color, and that is a top chat. She just made a donation to Dear Julie Julie. Thank you so much. So that's what that is, and they'll come in different colors. We now know, depending on what the value of it is. Oh boy, our first one, we didn't know what that was, and it was embarrassing. So now we know, and thank you, Robin. Hi, Marcy. Welcome. She just got home from the store. Did you get anything good? I have to go to the store. Okay, this is not sticking. That's probably because so I'm going to go ahead and tell it to stick. I'm going to say, you are going to stay here because this is what I want. You will follow directions. Okay, so I have come up with this little thing that I will do through the journal, and it is using these 2 washies. One of these, we'll go with Smile. And the faceted bling. The sale is at Lindsay Zenora's Nevermore Creations. And this is the kit that I'm using. I'm on her design team. So this is my design team project for February. And so these pages are from her digital kit. So she has digital and physical products in her store. So I'm going to leave that. Oh, you know what? I'm going to round these corners. Okay, so this is from her digital kit. I think we'll do one more thing. I really like the way these look. This is a stencil made out of the bingo markers that I'm using. So I kind of have a circle theme going on, and I like that. So there. So now, so that gives us 3. Or, yeah, 3. We got this. We have this one. We have this one. Okay, so what else do I have over here? Of course, I'll make another one of the... Ooh, we have a guest check. Okay, guest checks are a lot of fun. So, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and... This is, I distressed with the ink, the antique linen, right after I re-inked it, so it's kind of dark, this book page. Welcome, Mary Ellen. Hello. Hello, hello. And so, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the guest receipt part off, because I like to use that for something else, usually. Oh, thank you, Donna. Sale is spend $30, get 10 off. So, that's really good. That is really good. So that is over in Lindsay's shop. Oh, you know what? Before I do this, I want to do... Of course, you could just go and do, you know, get your circles that way, but I really like the way they're turning out from that thing that I've lost. Whoa! Don't want to do that. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and add this on. This book that I'm using right now is President Carter. It's a book that he wrote, and it's actually been kind of fun. I've read some of it, and so again, it's the coffee. The coffee makes it sometimes hard for washi to stick. So I have this little thing that I'll make, and you know what? I think we can add one of those lamps. So this is the lamp page. I think I want this long skinny one here, and I'm fussy cutting these, and I'm going to cut this right out. But you could use this, just use this as a page in a journal. I'm going to be making a traveler's notebook with this. this kit, and yeah, I don't know how that works in conjunction with what she's got going on today. And she did say on her thing that there's freebies with it also. So she sometimes will do, you know, just little packages and stuff that you'll get if you order today. So, like I say, I'm advertising for her, but don't forget to save some if you are interested in the fairy kit here at Dear Julie Julie, or on my Dear Julie Julie Etsy shop, because it will be in the shop hopefully this weekend. It's almost finished, and I just I had it done, and then I decided I wanted to add the butterflies as a page to it, and so I just have to make that page. But it is amazing. The kit is, they're flower girls that I turned into fairies. And none of it is in here, so you can't see it. I'll just tease you. I'm looking to see if there's any pieces of it in here, because I worked with it yesterday. There is also a purse journal kit coming out with it. Oh, look it. Isn't that cool? Like it. Okay, so we'll do the same thing with this one. Thank you, Robin. You guys, Robin just put the name for Lindsay's shop in the... Yeah, I always forget the 17. Sorry. So, and this, like I said, this kit and is from that. I guess we want to at least. I'm trying to make it look old because I copied it on white paper. Okay. Wow, I'm throwing this away. Mark it on the calendar. Ah. Okay, so just adding glue. I like to use copy paper embellishments because they kind of blend right into the paper that you're using it on. And I'm going to just pull it over. So we're just collaging here. And I did not put any of the gold tool on this one, but I think what we'll do is we'll use the gold tool as it's up at the top. Okay, we do have to... This washi tape needs some help. There we go. And we do, you know what we have sitting over here that should just get used? Oh, you know what? Could use it up here. Oh, I like that. So we'll put the gold tool. I have this little piece of gold tool that I'm using. What did I do? Okay. Oh, I teased because of the kit. Yeah, sorry that it was ready. There is also a physical kit coming out that has the fairy physical kit. So, and The journal kits are not going to have, or the physical kits are not going to have the digitals along with it. I have found I have several people that don't have a way of printing the digital kit, and the other thing is with all the stuff going on with my family, and because my husband's surgery at this time is still set for next Friday. My mom had her procedure, yay, and that it worked out, but she's in a lot of pain. She's like crazy amount of pain from that, and they put in a catheter to be able to drain the lymph node fluid from her. Anyway, the way that I had it, I had to email the journaling, the digital kit, and you know, it's just hard. I'm not constantly on social media like I was before, and I had incidents last week where, because I wasn't present, people were upset, and so I'm trying to figure out what things I can do that cause the least amount of drama, because I don't need no drama. This mama don't need no drama. I like it. You know what though? I really like the rounded corners. I'm going to round the corners. I think I just stuck my thumb in the glitter. I did. So just going around. I really like this punch. It's by Adax. I've had it forever. I do need to empty it. Okay. So I like this. This is kind of white over there, but I still like it. Okay, did we find looking for the bingo thing? Here it is. Thank you all. Thank you. That was just a little bit of an update there. It's ongoing. It's ongoing. Okay. So we'll just add a little bit of that. I like the way that changes it a little bit. I bet this. Trying to make my paper a little dingier. I just stuck my finger in the glitter again. Here, we'll just put it up here. Oh, you too could make this card. Okay, so there's our guest check. You know what? Let's go ahead and we'll bring it down a separate paper. Don't have any plastic right here, do I? Aha, plastic. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and bring back the black pad. Oh, you guys, you're going to love the fairies. And then there's another fairy kit that's going to be coming out very shortly. I just received the last pieces for it. It's more postcards, trade cards, and that kind of thing. The one that's coming out this week is like flower fairies kind of idea. And so they are... they're very different from each other, and I think they're going to be really cool. So I'm just again using the cardboard piece that I made for the Just Junk Journal challenge, and I've added lines, turning that into, I think we might have, oh no, I like it. It's just lightly glittered. I like it. Yeah, I left the glitter on the plastic. So Laura, you could be my stand-in. You could be my stand-in. You could, her husband says that we sound alike. Oh, you know what we forgot? This one didn't get, it needs either a bingo chip. I think we'll use the word on this one again. And I think we'll go with dream. And we're going to put this one up high. In case this ends up in a pocket, then it will be seen. If it is down below and it goes in a pocket, then we don't see the word. And it's another thing to get stuck. Possibly. Okay, so some more faceted bling. There we go. There we go. So we have another very simple little embellishment. So are you guys enjoying the embellishments? Husband's still not home. So we have next a multiplication card. And this side is shiny. So I'm not going to do anything with this side. You know what? I say that and then I go, you know what? We can go ahead and, of course now I have black on my fingers to go with the glitter. So we'll do this and then let it dry. And I'll move it aside. And we'll come back and decorate. And I think that is going to go, so it's going to have light decorating just probably on the top. And so we can decorate this, this bag. Maybe with that lamp. Look at, oh my gosh, is this, so again, in case you just came in, I am using Lindsay Zenore's Light the Way digital kit. This is for my design team project for February for Nevermore Creation 17. She is on Facebook and she has a group there, and then also her Etsy shop. And I am also using a children's book that I picked up called Pepe the Lamplighter. And I am enjoying using that. And that was actually Xanthony, you can start at any time. Yeah, I kind of dropped the ball on that. I'm sorry. We have Xanthony, Diva Z Russell, and Joyce Clark are my first two members of my design team. And Joyce, her niche is Happy Mail, cards, and pocket letters, and that type of thing. Which I'm very excited because that's where I come from. I come from Happy Mail and scrapbooking. And so I am so excited. And then Anthony does everything. So I am so excited. They are my first two design team members. And I am looking for more. And I didn't make out our schedule. And so... but yes, you can go ahead and start at any time. Yeah, so it is using the Dear Julie files or digital files, and making things so that everybody out there can get some other ideas besides just the way that I do things. And so I am excited to start that journey and to start it with those two. And I am looking forward. We had some guest team, design team members in December and in January. And so that is exciting. If you're interested in being a guest design team member, please message me through this, or just tell me on the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie, and or message me on Etsy. That will be the best way. I think I hear my husband's truck. So this might be the last embellishment today, because I just don't want his his distraction to interrupt, or this to interrupt our life. So so I hope this will stay down. I'm going to glue this onto the front of this little pocket. You can see you know, the wavy lines on this made me think, the chevrons made me think of electricity. It's kind of funny when you start to oh, thank you, Donna. It's kind of funny when you, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, when you start to put together for a journal that's going to have a theme and things, what it is that you see. You know, it's like, for me, this, I see, okay, we're dry. So this card will fit inside here. I am going to trim it down just a little bit, and that's because I want to be able to add a little bit of embellishment, and just in case it were to go down inside. So one side has the answer and one side is left blank. But this side is matte and this side is glossy. So that was my reasoning for how I chose this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this into the pocket, and I'm going to decorate up here on this one. Bye, Lori. Thank you for hanging out with us. I am going to do on this lamp here, I'm going to go ahead and do another one of these, just so that I don't forget. So we at least have two of these. And the one thing about when I make these now is I'm going to want a puddle of fabric tack. Fabric tack seems to hold this. So I've got my little ring. I'm going to clinch it together in the center, maybe, and twist it. Okay. And then on this one, we'll go ahead and add a bingo piece. Okay, so I'm using these bingo markers, and you'll see, you'll get to see that I did use bingo markers in the videos I made yesterday. So, and those will show up this weekend. Okay, so there. And this one fell out, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut it off, just because I don't want it to catch on something and come through. I'm not going to put the glitter on that one. I'm going to just leave it. Okay, so now we're going to come up here, and we're going to decorate up here with, what are we going to use? Okay, it's not coffee dyed, so where in the heck did washi tape go? both of them gone? I don't see either washi tape. Oh well. Okay, so let's go ahead. We are going to use one of the words. And I like magic. 'Cause that makes me think of a magic lamp, sort of. And let's see. Now we're going to turn this into... Maybe that wasn't him. We get to keep playing. I'm pretty sure it was, though. Okay. So washi tape is totally... I'm not finding it. So I would want to add washi tape there. I could just... Okay, let's make this... It's weird to lose the washi tape. Okay, put you right there. Okay, so just gonna staple this, and I usually staple twice. So I've got that. Okay, looking around. I mean, both of them are gone. Oh, found one. We've definitely got to find him before Chip comes in to hang out. And as soon as he hears his dad, he'll come to tell me. Okay, so... Yesterday I had all the cushions on the couch. I was washing the covers, the couch cushion covers, and I had put a blanket over the top so that he wouldn't think that he should eat the cushions while they were undone. And he didn't, so that was good. But it was really kind of funny because... Oh, you know what? Since we don't have the washi, we'll use this. Okay? Yeah, I don't know what happened to the little tiny washi. But I went out and the cushions were all like this and this and this and this. And he had made himself a bed and he looked so comfortable. The long scissors help cut the straight line. And it's a junk journal, so I'm not super worried about it. So again, using my scrap because I lost my little washi. Okay, so there's that, and then we'll just put the magic. We'll put the magic on it. Up towards the top. There. And we have a little bling already cut. 1, 2, 3, yep. And you all know I like 3 bling because that means like etc. And then some more. Abundance. So yeah, that's my thing, and I'm sticking to it. So we have lines on the back in case you want to journal on it, and we have our magic card and the pocket. And what I'll probably do is I'll attach this onto a page, and it'll become a tuck as well as a pocket. Oh, Pink, I am so sorry. Might be under the lid of my ink. Nope. I wish. It's not there. It's not very big, and it does roll. That's the other thing. It does roll. So I like this. I think that one turned out really cool. And so let's see, what else do I have here that we can turn into something? Oh, we have a grungy CD envelope. Okay, grungy CD envelope. So let's look at our images that we have. That does not fit. Oh, you know what? We have peppy images too. But let's look at our images from Lindsay's kit. I'm so sorry, Pink. We lost 2 dogs last year, and I'm still in mourning over both of them. We had Toto since just shortly after I met my husband. He got Toto the pit bull. He was amazing. He didn't realize that he was a pit bull. When I met him, I told him that, you know, that if he acted like a cat, we'd get along really well, and he was I loved that dog. And then we had Dorothy, and we lost her to a tragic accident. Toto, he was done. So, but Dorothy we lost to a tragic accident. So I've chosen this square. Oh my gosh, someone's stealing the dogs? Or are they just letting them out because they're mean? Okay, check this out. This page is like perfect size. So we'll be decorating the inside and the outside of this pocket or envelope as well. Okay, we don't need these. We'll keep the graph because we might use that. But these are sticking, and I won't use this time. Things are sticking to my sleeves. That's the worst part about winter and the long sleeves, is everything sticks to my sleeves. Ah, found the big one. Okay. So okay. Now I'm going to want something for the back of this, and so I have this paper. This side is a train, and then this side is this. And I'm going to put this onto the train. And then we'll cut it off of here. Okay. Oh, I did. I just did that backwards. Our cat even came chipped. Of course, Chip doesn't have a chip yet. Chip doesn't have a chip. Okay. I'm using this because I like the other side of this. Okay, I didn't cut straight that time. I had it held too close to me. Okay. Okay, so then we have our lantern, and I want the lantern to show up in the circle, so I'm going to kind of try and pay attention to where it fits so that it comes out in the circle. Okay. And we are going to go ahead. Hi, Malia. Welcome. Oh, I thought I heard Chip. Nope. Okay, so we have this. And I'm going to pull this down, and because I'm going to use some washi tape. When we find it, I will put that washi tape or else this across the top here so that you don't have to look at the words. Okay. So this ended up being an embellishment video. Okay, I think we'll come down here. Oops. Don't need. So we're just collaging, adding more and more. Hi, Jules. Welcome. I am, what am I doing? I am making, a embellishments for my design team project for Nevermore Creations 17. Right now we're making something to go inside this CD holder that has been coffee dyed and is very grungy, and it's going to hold this light, and I like it very much. And so we have that. So we could just go ahead and add this. This is our other washi that we've been using because it matches some of the parts of this kit. And I've found that I really like to have at least two washies that I'm using in a journal, because I can decorate things like a flinch card. This is a flinch card from the Dear Julie Etsy shop. It's a digital kit. You get the numbers 1 through 31. This group has been printed at 5x7. This is a decorated one, and this would be its full size at full size. So you get the numbers 1 through 31. So it works really great if you wanted to have for like December daily or October daily, or a journal that you want to mark dates. You guys, I'm looking for that washi tape because it's driving me crazy. It's like, did it roll down here? Oh my gosh, it always falls in the Solo souffle cups. Okay, so I have, I tell you people give me stuff. Well, somebody gave me 252 ounce souffle cups, and the box is sitting right here. And this must have landed in that in the last 2 days about 10 times. Why didn't I look there first? Okay. Anyway. Hi, Bonnie. Welcome. I'm here until my husband gets home, just so you all know. And I am making embellishments for this, for my design team project. For Nevermore Creations for February. These are fun to have and just have decorated a little bit, and then they can go in some of the little pockets. So I have decorated this card. It's going to be able to go in this pocket. And so what we'll do is on the cover of this, go ahead and rip it. And we're going to go ahead and add this washi here. And we'll do another one of the little, I've got this thing going on on some of the other embellishments where I've used these 2 washis. Now we have this little piece of washi, so maybe on the number 2. Usually I'll have the paper here, or the book pages, and I can put washis on the book pages. Because I don't like to waste anything, as you all know. Okay, so the other thing I'm using is this. I think I want to add some of the string. So I have my little gold thread here. Because this journal is all about light, I thought that the gold would be fun. I don't think you're lacking. I don't think you're lacking, Joyce. Okay, so for this, I'm using the fabric tack. I have it upside down. It is like really gunky. There's one of those Solo cups. I'm going to come and make a puddle. I'm going to put this into the puddle. I used to have these ready ahead of time a lot of the time. I don't know if you guys remember this. But I would use, that's double-sided tape on them. And then the double-sided tape all came undone. So they're like, this was the gold side. I used up all the gold ones, but I still have silver already ready. I did that while watching TV one time. Okay, I think Lucky is a great one. And I don't see any bling, bling, bling. So let's go ahead and cut a bling, bling, bling. Isn't that so? You guys, I'm one of the ones that buys all the stuff and then uses all the, would do the scraps. I've done weddings. I'm a florist. I've been a florist for over 40 years. And I've done weddings where it's like, well, just show me what you have and I'll make it out of it. That is my specialty. Put a stack of stuff in front of me and I can turn it into something. Yes, you do, Joyce, and I appreciate it. That was a fun mail day. All those special gifts. I like that. Now I'm wondering if I should cut this off. You know what? Maybe we should use the scissors that I'm making myself use. That way they're used more than once in the journal, so it looks like it's on purpose. Oops. Yeah, that's down. Okay. Okay, so we have the crinkly top up there. You know what? I'm going to do just a little. No, I kind of like it all just like it is. Just the way it is. Okay, and then we have this. And we'll go ahead and do this. And that's just to get the distraction of those words out of here. More on the way, Bonnie. Wow. Well, I paid for the post office box so I can keep I can keep getting stuff. Thank you. Okay, so there's that. And then I think we'll go ahead and use a little bit, and you see I'm just using little pieces like of the tool. We'll cut a strip, but we'll come back and we're just gonna use, well, this one, so that you see it, I'm gonna use more. Okay. And again, if I find some, if I have any stamps that say anything about light, then I might use them on here. What do you think? Should I glitter this lamp? I think probably, because I've been glittering the others. I say we like I've got a mouse in my pocket. I got it at Michael's. I got the dauber with the wooden top at Michael's. And it's got sponges. I like the sponge for, speaking of that, I think we'll just do a little bit of, oh, I can't even really see it, so I'm not going to do it anymore on that. Oh my gosh, there were so many great ideas in that Just Junk Journal challenge of what people did with their trash. Oh my gosh, because I'm still looking at everybody's videos. So there, just added a little bit more to that. And I'm going to call this finished. And it will go in. There we go. Oh, you know what? I do want to put some glitter because I want to be able to see the glitter through there. I think these are turning out really cool, and I am really enjoying this kit. Hi, KT. Oh wow. I hope everything's okay. We haven't been live very much. Have missed you too. So you all know I did have a question, and I try and answer questions on the live videos too, so that or in my videos. So a lot of times your question may have been answered in a video. One thing was about the free printables that I gave, the Valentine printables or the Christmas or Thanksgiving. Yes, if you are in the group and the free printable is there, it is yours to use. It's not just for the people that finished the challenge, or even those that are doing the challenge. If you're in the group, you are welcome to use those digitals. So there are digitals in a couple of my groups. So I really like that. It kind of looks shiny. I think it's going to look really fun. And of course we know it takes it a while to dry. So I'm going to put it over here on top of the sewing machine. So when I'm looking for it, it's on top of the sewing machine. Because you know I will be looking for it. I will have lost it. Okay, so here we have this one. Okay, and remember my printer printed and then it went offline, and then when it came back on, it printed everything that it had already printed. It printed it again. So I'm going to have an extra set of these. But you know what? I have more of the Peppy book. So if you just came on, I'm using Lindsay Zenore's her Light the Way kit, and then I'm using this children's book called Peppy the Lamplighter, and I have cut up and folded the whole book. So there he is. This is probably, so I'll probably make another one of these journals at some point. And so there he is. That's a really big page. So I'm using one of the pages from that for my cover. And we'll see if we can find it over here. So this is going to be my cover. That was one of the pages from inside. And then I have Pepe as he's walking away because he lit the lamp. And that's going to be the center of my signature. And then we did make, this is going to be the inside of the cover. So I have my cover, the inside of my cover, and this is that I know of, and this is going to be the center of the signature. I have several of the pages are cut out and ready. So watch for that. I'll be working on that for the next couple, well, hopefully I can finish it. Depends on if I get to play all day or what. You know what, Bonnie? I'll go and make those. I didn't do that. I was thinking about that this morning when I was laying in bed and I was supposed to be getting up, but I didn't want to get up yet because it was cold. In the February Fabric Junk Journal Challenge, I have not yet put the places that you add your photo album. So, but what you can do, Bonnie, is go ahead and go up in the photographs, in the photos section, and make an album and put your photos there and title it with your name. So you go up, you create an album, title the album with your name, and then and put the pictures there. And then when I do the other album or the other post, then you'll be able to just come in and add the link to your photo album. Okay, I'm sorry. I totally forgot about putting those in. And so there we go. Okay, so does that answer your question? Very good. So the groups that I have Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie. That's a Facebook group. And it is, I mean, you can come in there and share, and it is all about sharing. I'll usually go there and tell you if I'm going to be live. I might not be able to tell you the exact time, kind of like today. I just knew that he was going to go help, and I could be live while he was gone, and there wouldn't be any interruptions or anything. So there's that. And then also, I could, oh, we've got it. It's not going to glue. It's not going to stay. I also have the Just Junk Journal Challenge group, also on Facebook. That was the January challenge, and that was a great challenge. And we made journals just using junk, so trash basically. And there are some awesome ideas in there. Then we have the February fabric junk journal challenge that is going on now. Several of the people have been able to make their journals in a day or two, so it's not too late. The deadline for that one is February 28th. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you for always helping out in there. I really, really appreciate everybody that goes in and answers questions and helps out. And because sometimes we get people that are like, oh my god, I don't know what to do, and I'm not able always to be right there. Okay, so I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to use one of the flinch cards. And this is, again, it's printed at 5x7. I'm sorry about the advertising, but if I just tell you where you can get it, then that seems to have been very helpful. I just started doing that, and it's very helpful. So for me and for the people that are looking for them. So it is available in the Dear Julie Etsy shop. They are the numbers 1 through 31, and again, printed at 5x7. They're this size. Printed full size, they'll be that. You can also print at 3.5 by 5. They are a JPEG, so you can do that. I don't like the way that the top of this is, so I'm going to come in and cut it down. It is moving. I should have glued it and stapled it. So I'm going to go ahead and just add a little bit of glue to each side. And okay, you're new to the group and don't understand. Okay, so I have Facebook groups. I do a challenge each month. Our challenge in March will be myself and Kara Brandon. We do the seasons together. So we'll be doing a spring, a summer, a fall, and then the December dollar store Christmas junk journal challenge. And and right now I'm doing a challenge each month where you make a journal, and there are rules and on what you can use and what you can't use, and there of course it's a challenge, so there's a date that it has to be finished by, and we're having a lot of fun with it. I think everybody's been having a lot of fun. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you so much. So the prizes for participating and finishing and posting your journal, besides the fact that you'll have a finished journal, and that has been a huge reward for many of those that have participated, is that I do a digital kit it'll eventually, the digital kit will be available in my shop. But to begin with, it is an exclusive digital kit. And we do a virtual party. So it's a live party. And there are more prizes during the party. And I take the digital kit that I've given and we make something. And it's really cool because the Just Junk Journal Challenge, its digital kit is entirely made out of junk. And it turned out, it's an amazing kit. And we are going to make a mini journal during the party. The party date has not been set. I'm just waiting for one more doctor to call my husband to make sure of when his schedule is still going to be for next week. So you can see this little design, and I'm using it over and over again with just little bits of different ideas in it. That is an easy way to make your journal cohesive, to make it all similar. Another thing that you'll see that I'm doing is that I have added stenciling. Even though these items are already have a little bit of dark color to them, because when my other items are white, then we'll be able to also use it there. So on a white page, we might just come in and stencil a little bit. And again, this was trash. And it's a lot of fun to use. And then I might come in and add some more lines. Even though there's lines on the front of this one, I think I'm going to go ahead and add some lines with my cardboard again from the junk. Oh, Llewellyn, that's awesome. I think it's Anita. Is that right? I'm not sure if I have your name right. That makes me so happy to hear, because that's exactly why I do the challenge. And then within the challenge, I will each week add a mini challenge. And some of the people have not been able to finish the full challenge, get their full journal done, but they've been able to do the mini challenges. And the mini challenges are awesome because we get more ideas. And the other thing that happens is I give you these, I'd say, okay, you can use 2 stamp pads or whatever. You can use, this stamp, you can use stamp ink, you can use this many washi tapes, you can have these kind of papers and these kind of papers and these kind of papers. And you've got this great kit, and you've chosen your things and you've started using them and you're going, oh, I wish I could have used that. It would be perfect. Of course, once your journal's done, you can come back in and incorporate that. But in the mini challenges, you can use anything as long as, like for the fabric challenge, today's the last day to make 5 tags using fabric in 5 different ways on your 5 tags, and you can use anything else you want from your craft room. So that has been a really great thing, and it happened because I think it was Lois, I'm not positive, or it might have been Kelly, posted these amazing stickers that they were digital stickers. So she had printed some things on digital, or printed it to digital on sticker paper. And in the Just Junk Journal, we did not count that because you couldn't use a digital kit. We were using the other stuff. But when it came up and we did the mini challenge she could use those stickers in the mini challenge. And because they matched her journal that she was making. And it was amazing that we could make a journal just out of junk that most people would have probably in their house. The tools I chose most people probably have in their house or can borrow it from a neighbor for the junk journal challenge. And we will be doing that one again in either June or July because they start with J. So, I mean, I think depending, when will be me and Kara doing the summer challenge, and our seasonal challenges will not always be dollar store. They will be different as well, because we're listening to what our subscribers are telling us they want to see, and that's what we're gonna incorporate. So there we have another card, and it has some extra journaling space on the back. And so let's see, I have just this consumer sales receipt, and I think on that, this is gonna be my last one. I can't find the is this dry? Didn't that turn out cool? Look at, because of the fingernail polish, you get the sparklies and you get that look. So won't this be cool to put on something where there's a fairy? Like a glass. Like if there was a fairy in there. Wouldn't that be cool? So what this ended up being is this card will go in here. So, and I can add paper to this. I could make this a notebook. We'll see as we get out there and actually start working in the journal. Okay, so we have this customer receipt. Let's go with items that are on the desk. We have this piece here that needs to be used. And we have this. I'm going to throw this away. Because I don't throw things away very often, right? Okay, what if we turn this into a flip up? So this becomes a flip. I like this better though. I have another one. Oh, you know what? We do have a flip up, flip down. Okay, so this is a flip up, flip down. This came out of a stack of paper that my husband had. And so I've folded it so that we have a flip up. Right here, flip up, flip down. So I'm going to decorate it in that way. So if we rip, remember, hold with your left, rip with your right if you want the tear to show up. And come over here. Now, I do use a lot of junk, but I still like to make things look like I'm not using junk. If you get my drift there. So I'm going to cover these words here. We'll have some journaling space. Also like to use book paper or copy paper on other paper as it kind of blends into the paper. Do you know what I mean? It like just becomes part of the paper. So there we go. This could be pretty simple. We're going to need glue on here because our washi tape doesn't want to stick. we go. And then our little washi tape. Yeah, I think the lantern is I love that. I think that turned out really, really pretty. Okay. Now, come down here. Just go along there. I'm okay with description. These were scrap pieces. Just decorating a French card with the scrap pieces. Now the French card will fit over here. That looks like 61. Okay, we had a breach there. Okay, so if we took our washi tape, came all the way across, and then we took this washi, came all the way across, okay, and pull it up, and go ahead and cut one way back in the scissors and one up further up in the scissors. And we come in here and we can use them to make a banner or a bunting. And that is using our scraps. Okay, and now I think on the inside of this one, you know what? Let me think of one. I wasn't going to, but let me see if I can think of something. for a challenge. I did tell him on the last one that might be the last challenge for this time, but okay, so again, cutting. And cutting. Use this short one here and this one here. Okay. Then we're going to come in and I'm going to go ahead and cut this. Oh, you've been talking and I didn't get to see anything. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to round these edges. So I've cut the flinch card into kind of a square. And we'll just add it here. Oh, that might be a good idea, Debbie. Thank you. Oh, I hate when these run out. I did get some more staples though. I got them, I ordered them from Amazon. Got them in 2 days or less. And I was so happy. So this little thing, I like to make it as it will be a pocket, and at the same time it will be a flip up, flip down. I think this is one of the last ones of these that I have, that I had made with a stack of my husband's things. Okay, so there's that and that. And the only thing is there's no lamp on here. So let's see what we can find that we might be able to use. Okay, so we have this card. I think this card would make great embellishments. And so I'm thinking this black one, instead of using it as the card, because that gives us one embellishment. If I take it apart, it's going to give us 5 embellishments. I have a couple of old lanterns out in the saloon. I probably could go take a couple pictures, and that would give me something else. We'll see. If I need them, I might do that. I'm doing a traveler's notebook style for this, so oh, I hope I got back in camera shot. Sorry about that. Okay, so there, that gives us a little lantern. I do that sometimes. I start getting close to me. And that's just because I can't see. Okay, there. Okay, so that gives us another little embellishment. And I'm going to put a word, because if I put a bingo chip, that won't. Cozy. Okay. We'll put a little bit of, sorry. Uh-oh. We are starting to, let me check and see if, yep. Okay, so this is going to be our last one, and because I see that we're starting to fade over there. So let's go through what we made. We have our flip up, flip down. This is made from some note paper that my husband had that was used. Again, I'm using the Nevermore Creations Light the Way. So we have this, and let's go ahead and close these up so we don't put one of our good projects on the ink. That would be bad. Okay, so here we go. Just 1 second, I'll show you what we made. And if I leave these out, I might actually use them again, which would be good. Put our washi tapes up here, away from Chip. You know what though? The cat and the dog are like a tag team. The cat will come up and knock it off so that the dog can play with it. I've seen it with my own eyes, and she did it on purpose. Okay, so here we go. We have our little flip up, flip down. It has our little banner up at the top. We have this CD cover, or yeah, it's an envelope, CD envelope. And we made a card to go inside. And it is backed on this cardstock. And we did add the glitter fingernail polish in the light to give, so there could be, let there be light. On several of the items, I have used this as my stencil. Because, you know, we like to use junk here at Dear Julie Julie in our junk journals. I did use some bubble wrap at the beginning. Used this piece of tulle because it was there. And we're using this bling. So I think I've got everything put away. And so we can bring out what we actually made. Put these underneath here. Okay, so we have that. And we have that. And this was our first one. It's a time card. We used part of the cover and made a pocket here for a flinch card. Digital kit in Dear Julie Julie. We used one of the bingo pieces here with some gold thread and the dot 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 and the book paper. I have folded up the edge of the time card, added some paper to the back and made it a pocket. And it has a flinch card and a ticket in here that you can write on, along with some bling. And we used some of the gold tulle. We backed this here, of course made it a pocket, and then used one of the journaling cards here in that pocket. So that is that one. Then here we have just one of the cards from the digital kit. Added a flinch card to the top and the decoration that we've been doing to the side there. So you can see that they are similar, and they'll be all throughout the journal. So this is my cover, and it is from the Peppy the Lamplighter children's book. And then I have made my inside and using one of the images from Lindsay's kit and made one of the decorations here. I will be backing this up with the Band-Aid that gives me the help in the spine, and I will be sewing along the edges. And then this is going to be the inside of the signature. I will probably add a pocket down here. Let's see. Seemed like we made more than that, didn't it? We have a paint chip. Yeah, looks like I think we made more than that. I'll put these down below. So we have a paint chip that we have decorated. I fussy cut one of the lamps out of the lamp page and added some of the gold tools, some washi tape, and a piece of one of the scraps from over here, some book paper and bling, and then we added the parchment paper to the back, some washi here, and the cardboard for, what would that be called? The cardboard for lines, for journaling lines, okay? Then we also made this little, it's going to be a tuck envelope, added one of the lamps from the lamp page, this little embellishment. We made that here, did that there, and also added lines to the back of this. I'm going to go ahead and curl these corners. Okay. So that just tucks right in there, and we made it so that the decoration for the card would be on the top so that we would actually be able to see it. And we have another journaling card that just has some of the stenciling and the decoration like we've been doing throughout the journal, or throughout the pages. So let's So I believe that is what we made. Do we have the guest check? Didn't we make a guest check? Yeah, we did. Here it is. We also made a guest check and decorated, stenciled it, made the decoration, did it long so that it backed the light. We added this to the top and lines to the back. So that is what I have so far. I think it's a pretty good, yeah. So what is everybody's favorite? That's funny, KT. She can't pick a favorite. I think that's all of them that I have. So I'll show you real quick. This was the lamp paper we're using. Here's some more of the cut aparts, and I cut a lamp out of here. So there's still a lot of items that I'm going to be able to use to make, there's the train paper that I'm using from my stash. I still have more bingo cards in the paper. Let's see. We have this cut apart page to use, and look, they've got the lanterns. They're doing the lantern dance. Okay, and then I also have those in cardstock. And then let's go through the pages of her kit as I have them cut. So I have, this is one of the pages with the lanterns and the butterfly. I cut this off of that page. I'm going to use it for something. And so then we have this page that has the lantern. And okay, so this is the page that goes with the one that I cut off. If I put these up there, it might be easier to show you. Okay, so there's this, and then I had cut off this. Okay, and there's this page. And these are from my stash. There's an envelope that we'll be using. There's this page that I don't know how I'm going to use it yet. This page. This is called Light the Way. It's her Light the Way kit. So there's this one. And I'll be doing a video of how because I have my papers folded. So I took this one and I've done my my creative folding technique. And so all the different things. And then there's this one. I think this one would be really fun in a like a fairy journal. So the name of the kit is Light the Way. Light the Way. So let's see. It's on one of the, there. Light the Way digital kit. So you also get a ticket, and you get this, and you get this. So you can use all different kinds of light stuff. I have some great advertising. That's from Nevermore Creations 17. Thank you, Karen. Her Etsy shop. And my understanding is she has a sale today, $10 off when you spend $30 in her shop. Please do tell her that I sent you. Again, this is for my design team project. I'm using her kit, my stash, and this children's book called Pepe the Lamplighter. And this was my inspiration to use this kit, was this adorable book that I picked up. And I love lampposts. I think, and of course I love light. So I think this is going to be really fun. So let me just show you some of the papers from my stash. I have the parchment paper. I have this that I folded. I have some graph paper, some children's art paper. I have this amazing ledger paper. This came from that 8x8 paper pad that I got at Joann's. I have this math paper, algebra paper that to me, this all really says, I have 3 of these. They were a small note paper. And and then this is the map that I'm going to use. And it reminded me of, you know, when they show the grid and they show that part of the grid is out. So that's why I chose this for in there. I have some of this ledger paper. And again, 2 more of these. So these are the papers that I'm going to use along with the papers that came in the kit. And then also I have from the Hey Boy or Hey You paper pad that I'm trying to use up. I have, well, this is the Hey Girl. These that I'm trying to use up. They're by Basic Gray. So this was the girl. This is from the Hey Boy, I think, or the Hey You. It has train on one side and it has the squiggly lines on the other. So I'm using that also for accents and the backs of things. And so that is what I have. Do I have any questions? Thank you, KT. Oh my gosh. Isn't the train paper fun? And then I'm looking at this and I thought, well, this will be a good one to use this card in. And then it has the words for playing train with flashcards down here. So I was like, oh, it says train. This might be kind of fun to use with the train. So I don't know if I may go ahead and put this in my Thomas the Train stuff. And so yeah. So there you go. And I got that paper pad at Ross probably 9 or 10 years ago. Yeah. So any questions? I hope that you all have joined the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie. If you haven't, go on over there and Joyce will let you in and welcome you. And come on in and tell us a little bit about yourself. Do read the pinned post. And, you know, we like pictures. We like pictures in that group. Also, right now we have the February Fabric Junk Journal Challenge is happening, and it is a lot of fun. Do I have anything from that close by? I moved everything, again, I told you, because of the cat. So I have my cover. I have my cover. That's as far as that's gotten. I have the tassel that I made in the video. It has this big, big blingy. I made that like 12 years ago in Bible study. We made these beads. And then so I took them apart. I took the bracelet apart because I don't wear it. And then I used a book plate and made this charm. That was the charms was one of the tassel was one of the mini challenges. And then charms for another mini challenge. So this is my tassel for this. And what else do we have? Oh, I have a tree from Bonnie. And then I haven't figured this out. It probably should go in the tassel. But it was thread, and I put fabric around the thread. It's an old spool of thread. And then here's another one of those beads. And it was made totally with wire. And then I have this chain down here, and it needs a couple charms to hang from it. We didn't get that far. I have this to hang off of it. This is going to be a book about my husband and myself, our love story. So I've kept things that were special to me, and I'm using those. And I was supposed to put this in the tassel, and I forgot. This is a bracelet that he gave me, so I'll sneak it in there somehow. But this, the first time that he came, and we had a date, because I met him here, and then I lived 2 hours away, and he came over there and took me to dinner, and walked on the pier and the beach, and he stopped and picked up this little bracelet, and so I want to put that in there. And then we also made this little cloud charm, because the other little date that we had, it was the worst rainy day I've ever seen in my whole life, and he drove all the way over there. Actually, we met it wasn't quite halfway. He had to drive a little further, but at the borderline in Thousand Oaks, which is the place that unfortunately had the horrible mass shooting. But that was our very first date, and it was dance lessons, and I was already gonna go, and I invited him to meet me there, and he did. So I'm so glad you all caught me live, and I wasn't here all by myself, and I got some stuff done, and it's just so much more fun to have people out there talking to me, and yeah. So that's what I've got. So I have another box of stuff from the Fabric Junk Journal. I made this cover while I watched the Super Bowl. So I knew I wanted it to be really, what would the word be? Not even, it's kind of a old-fashioned, and I got to use a lot of things that I really like from my stash in that cover. So yeah, because you can use, in the challenge, you can use whatever fabric and as much of it as you want. There are no holds barred on the fabric. And then when we do the mini challenges, again, you can use whatever you want, whatever you have. And yeah, I love this. Oh. So again, this is going to be our story, and I did put a little eyelet there. So I guess that is about it. Find something to celebrate every day. Thank you all for being here. Have an amazing day, and yeah, and do find something to celebrate today and every day. Don't forget to subscribe, wherever that subscribe button is. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video if you did. And thank you again, and watch for the fairy kit this weekend. I also have a digital kit of love songs from the early 1900s. Be great music paper for you to be able to use. Have a great day. Thank you for being here. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.